1997, number 77. They want to know when this function changes concavity. But changing concavity, you should know, that means the second derivative changes signs. So we're going to use a graphing calculator to figure this out. Now, we could take the derivative twice, and it's probably a pretty safe thing to do. Derivative cosine is minus sine, so it's plus 2 sine x. And we get 6x plus 12 plus 2 cos x. And we could graph that and see when it changes signs. And notice also that all the answers are between negative 1.58 and negative 2.33. So on my x, I could go from negative 3 all the way up to negative 1. And that would cover all those numbers. So that's going to be my window setting. But let me go over to the calculator. I've already punched in the function there. But let me show you what you could do. Under y8, you should have the derivative of y1. And so we're going to put y1 here. And I want it all values of x. But if I want the second derivative, I can take the derivative of y8. Because y8 is the derivative. But if I take the derivative of y8, that'll be the derivative of the derivative, which is the second derivative. So I'm going to graph y9. I don't want y8, that's the first derivative. And I don't want y1, that's the function. So that's going to be graphing the second derivative. Again, y1 is the derivative of y1. So y9 is the derivative of y8, but y8 is the derivative of y1, so making it the second derivative. So my windows, what did I say? I can't remember. Negative 3 to negative 1. And I want to know when this changes signs. So I'm going to go from negative 1 to 1 on the y, because I just want to see where it crosses the y-axis. Let me graph this. It's going to be slower, not too bad. So I want to find that, so let's go second calc. Actually, let me show you something. If you want to make all the y values fit, zoom, if you go down to 0, it makes the y values fit. That's just a little tip for you guys to know. And then I want to calculate the x-intercept, or the 0. So is that to the left of it? Yes. Is that to the right? Yes. Move back to the left. 1.8941, 1.8941, 1.8941, so the answer is going to be D. Now, like I said, it's a lot easier having your calculator do that for you. You could have taken the second derivative, plug that in, and graph that, but you take the chance of making a mistake on the second derivative. So that's my advice for that one.